Lord, 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 Lord. Um, yeah, this is a passionate Panther fan. Uh, I'm gonna keep it as honest as I can keep it. I'm not gonna promise that this is gonna be a clean rant or clean conversation. So if that's what you're expecting, um, if that's what you're expecting, I'm sorry. Shout out to Homeboy, Homebody Gaming, being first in the comment section. Antonio, we do, we do, we do. And the sad part is, the sad part is, if you had some sense of a plan, you could handle losing. I could handle losing if we had a plan, or if we were even good on one side of the ball. We can't even get that. We can't even get that. And and this is just sad. Like I felt myself like during the game, like shaking mad, like um hi. Um it just doesn't make sense. It just has a sense of no direction. It's just the usual BS that we've been getting under Dave Tepper, man. Um yeah, I don't even know how we get it together. Like, what can we do? We've had three coaches in the last 3 years. We fired a GM. Um, we've switched quarterbacks at this point. We tried to draft a quarterback early. Like there's nothing that can fix this team. There's nothing that can fix this team. The only thing at this point that can fix this team is Dave Tepper get caught in a scandal. Like at this point, like we need to put our money together to pay for a private investigator to look at what Dave Tepper doing. It got to be something in Dave Tepper, like he cheating on his wife. He, I don't know, something. Like this is crazy. Jerry Richardson was touching on his secretaries and was never as bad as this. Thank you, Antonio. Please subscribe, like, share the stream, man. To anybody you know that cares about the Panthers. If you want to help the channel grow and do different stuff with the channel, we're on our journey to 1,000 subs. Also, the Cash App, if you want to donate to the channel. Of course, you don't have to. But if anything I say resonates with you, or you get with anything. But as far as this franchise, I don't know what to do, man. The things that we do they don't make sense. And we don't do them well. We can't draft well. We can't coach well. We can't play well. We can't do nothing well. As a franchise, we just down and out, bro. The best thing we do as a franchise is have concerts and have an ACC championship tournament in the stadium. And it's just, as a person who is into all Carolina teams, I'm a Panthers fan, a Tar Heels fan, and a Hornets fan. This is just sad. Like, this is just sad. The Panthers and the Hornets, you just go into every year knowing they can't get it together. The things they do don't make sense. You're a 1-6 team playing a 36-year-old quarterback. You're paying your backup running back $25 million. Your backup running back. Your starting running back was third in the league before this game. You drafted a running back in the second round. You keep a Verijo, who I think is about to be out the door, because Dave and David Canales are about to blame Majerio, get him out the door. He has a decent defensive year the first year. And then you strip him of Jeremy Chin, you strip him of Frankie Louvu, you strip him of Brian Burns, you strip him of YGM, and say, oh, well, his scheme is just good enough where he's just going to figure it out. Like, it's a lot of people who ought to be ashamed of themselves. And I'm not going to be one of them. But I swear to God, if Dave Canales get in this press conference and say, for sure, Andy Dalton is my quarterback going into next week, he got to see me on God. On God, he got it. On God. Because you lied to us when it was Bryce. You were sure Bryce was your quarterback. You get on Monday and you say, well, Andy Dalton gives us the best chance of winning. How? And let's not act like you didn't hold Bryce. You had Bryce in your offense for 2 games. You let him play the Saints, who had one of the best defenses in the league last year. And you play him against Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. But you give Andy Dalton the Raiders game. I have never heard of a young quarterback getting 2 games in a new offense. Like, what are we talking? And people had the nerve to blame Bryce. You go into the league. You go into the new season. For the first 2-3 weeks of the season, your defense gives up a touchdown on every single first opening drive. And it's Bryce's fault. You go into every game walking in as an offense down 7-0. Your very first play call of the new year is a play action pass with Bryce Young. But you don't learn your lesson. Every game since then, when we get down, you want to stop running the ball. We get down by multiple possessions, you stop running the ball. Yes, this is on YouTube, but I'm talking directly to certain niggas. Dave Tepper, I'm talking directly to you. Dave Canales, talking directly to you. Dan Morgan, you should have been gone when Scott Fitterer was gone. I don't care what nobody said. I didn't trust you then. Because you wanted to throw Scott under the bus. Well, I was just there. I was just there. It was Scott making all the calls. I was just there. You let us know then you was a bitch. If you sat there the whole time you was with Scott Fitterer and you let Scott Fitterer just make decisions and you didn't have no say so, I understand you're not having the last word, but you didn't vote yes on none of them decisions. Why the hell would I want you as my GM? I don't. I didn't then and I don't now. This team repeatedly makes the same mistakes, not figuring out the quarterback position. We haven't been able to figure out the quarterback position since you let Cam go for no reason. You had a $20 million quarterback. That's chump change now, and that's chump change then. You cut Cam for no reason. You go with Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater balls out. Has 3,000-yard weapons. You get rid of him because he's not good enough. You get Sam Darnold. You can't figure out Sam Darnold, who is now looking like an MVP candidate. You get Baker Mayfield. He can't ball for you, but now he's looking like an MVP candidate in Tampa Bay. It can't be everybody else. It can't be the coaches. It can't be the players. At a certain point, y'all have to take accountability that y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all doing. You have to. Because everybody else, every time I watch highlights, I'm watching highlights of niggas that was in Carolina balling somewhere else. Stephon Gilmore having the Vikings defense play amazing. Baker Mayfield, amazing. Sam Darnold, amazing. Frankie Louvu was a beast with us. You didn't want to pay him. He asked you to pay him a year early. You didn't want to pay him. But then you want to complain when he leaves you. Goes to Dan Quinn, balls out. Has a sack today. Y'all have to be the dumbest 3 niggas on the planet. You have to be. Dumb, and dumbass. That's 3 of them. This shit don't make no sense. It don't. And I love my boy Mike Ricks. If you never checked out his channel, check out his channel. But you had the nerve to say to me, it's going to take 3 to 5 years to be 500? What? Nobody else is doing that. That's not the NFL. It's too much money. It's too many draft picks. It's too many coaches. It's too many players. 3 to 5 years to be a 500 team. I swear to God, I hate that I love this team. I do. If you would have told me in the Cam days, it's going to be years where y'all have a 2-15 team, and then y'all come back the next year and we're worse than the 2-15 team. The 2-15 team, we still had hope in games. We still had a young quarterback that, hey, just let Bryce learn. Hey, Bryce is looking good. He just don't have no weapons. This year's team is worse than the 2-15 team. Point blank. I don't know what our final record will be, but it will not be great. I'm telling you that now. And again, Dave Canales, if you get in this press, I dare you to get in this press conference and say Andy Dalton is for sure your quarterback. I dare you. Or I'm going to pull a Steve Smith in this mug. Somebody going to have a broken jaw. Bryce's fault. No. CJ would have been ass because we don't have nothing around him. You didn't want to get nothing around him. You didn't want to get a good coach. You didn't want to get good players. AR ain't even good on the fucking team he on now. He's a worse, more injured Cam Newton. So no, whoever we had, we're screwed. We've been screwed since Justin Fields fell to us and you took J.C. Horn. And I love J.C. Horn. That's my dog. CPG, shout out my little brother in the building, man. If Bryce goes somewhere, play better, he's going to. 1-6. Yeah. Because where's my phone? I don't know. I don't know who's the win on this schedule. Who is the win on this schedule? Let me. Where's my schedule? Where's my Panthers at? So we just got our ass whooped by the Commanders. We play the Broncos. The Broncos has beat every team in the NFC South. I'm not gonna say we're gonna be the first one to win. The Saints shitting on us. The Giants in Germany. I don't know if we're better than the Giants. That might be your best hope. That might be your hope for 2. The Chiefs, the Bucks. I can't remember the last time we fucking beat the Bucks. The Eagles, the Cowboys, the Cardinals. We can't even stop Marcus Mariota from running around and shitting on us. I don't think we're gonna stop Kyler Murray. The Bucks again, the Falcons. Like, where's the win? Where's the win? At least if the Panthers tank now, draft few. We just showed we don't know how to draft quarterbacks. I can't even say that's the saving grace. And even then, we probably do something stupid like take Carson back. I think last time we beat the Bucks was Brady last year. And even then, when they had Brady, how many times did we beat Brady? Maybe 1 out of 4 to 6 times, maybe 2. We haven't consistently beat the Bucs since the Jameis years. No cut. We haven't been respectable since that time. Like, this is ridiculous to be this bad. And the lies you tell me is what make it worse. Because if somebody in real life told me all the lies that y'all tell, I'd have been swung on. And that's not even my character. But like, you just straight up lying to my face. You straight up telling me Ian Thomas is the best blocking tight end on this team. I need some water, man. My voice hurt. You tell me Ian Thomas is the best blocking tight end on this team. That's what y'all told us. Meanwhile, I'm watching him live against the Commanders. Whiff on 2 blocks. How he the best blocking tight end? Ian Thomas gets chance after chance after chance after chance. Ian Thomas was supposed to be the Greg Olsen replacement. Greg Olsen has not only played for Seattle, he's retired from the league, became an announcer, and a coach with Luke Kuechly and Jonathan Stewart and them, and we still can't figure out the tight end position. Y'all still throwing tight end screens to Ian Thomas. You didn't watch the last coach figure out that it sucked? I can't understand that. Like, this makes no sense to be this bad. Let me see what my boy. This franchise is not helping my PTSD. This franchise gives me anger management issues. It gives me PTSD. We down 28-0 at halftime. I want to hear Dave Canales. We down 28-0 at halftime. Why Bryce Young couldn't get the whole second half? Why he get one drive in a 40-7 game? And if he's try that whole, Dave Canales is who I want to see. Somebody set that up. I want a boxing match with Dave Canales. Last time you put Bryce in, you said you was trying to protect your 36-year-old quarterback from taking hits to let your 23-year-old quarterback take hits. And now you want to say, I want to know what he has to say. What Sam might go dark roll blackout games. The league ain't never gonna let you black out in 2024. They'll buy the tickets themselves. And there's too many dedicated Panther fans like me. This is just ridiculous. As a Panthers fan, as a lifelong Panthers fan, I don't take that original Panthers fan title lightly. For those of you who don't know or who are new to the channel, the Panthers were created October 26, 1993. My birthday is literally October 27, 1993. That's why I literally consider myself the first Panthers fan. And this is just, you're like, this is not watchable. This is not watchable besides to the dedicated Panthers fan. I wanted to turn this game off. I can show you my text right now. One of my homeboys, shout out to my boy Jay, wanted to play the game. I said, hey, let me go ahead, watch this game. It's getting worse and worse. It gets 14-0, it gets 17-0. I still can't turn it off. It gets 28-0 at halftime. I can't watch. 34-0, can't watch. I mean, I'm still watching. Homebody gaming is in this chat. He will tell you I watched this game, a 47 ass whooping the whole game. But the casual fan, the fan who was on the teeter-totter of maybe I should watch this Panthers game, maybe I should. They're not watching. There's no way. Matter of fact, at this point, like, and people was mad because we got no primetime games this year. Why the hell would you put this mess on TV? We can't stop rookie quarterbacks. Think about that. Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels Well, Jaden was hurt, but their teams pretty much put up 40 points on us. Why the hell do we deserve to be on TV? We don't. Jim Rage. Oof, it was tough to watch all the way through. Yes. Yes, it was. I wonder if this is, well, Jim Rage is an old Panther vid maker. That'd be crazy. Yeah, why the hell? We don't deserve a primetime game. We don't even deserve a Thursday night football game. We don't. At this point, Dave Tepper, just give me the money and shut up. Just give me the money and put this show in my hands. You might as well, as a fan, because we got to be better than y'all. Let us as a fan vote on the decisions. He said it's me. Shout out Jim Rage, man. I remember Jim Rage, one of the OG Panther vid makers. Part of that first generation that I kind of watched was him and NFL Panthers 07, The Voice. To me, that was the guys that I watched in the Panther fan base and was like, oh, I want to start making videos. So shout out to Jim Rage, man. At least get travel London game. We got a Germany game. We play the Giants in Germany, which is gonna be a waste of time. Cause we bad, they bad. It's bad versus bad, and we might still lose. We haven't beat the Giants since. I don't think we beat them since Cam had that comeback when Odell and Josh Norman was fighting. Thanks. I'm glad. Oh yeah. Yeah. Part of them original Panther fans on facts. Jim Rage and NFL Panthers led us to respect. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know he bragged about that. I never watched Tyson when he was whatever he was, when he was making Panther videos. But Jim Rage, NFL Panthers 07, Voice, that was the main three people that I watched and was like, oh, I could do this. I could do this vid making thing. But yeah, this is just I don't even know how to fix this team. If anybody has any ideas, drop them in the comments or drop them, after the video. If you see this, drop it in the comment section. Because again, people wanted to blame Bryce. Bryce is the problem. Now what? Andy Dalton makes us watch about. This shit wasn't watchable. So shut up with that one. Andy Dalton lets us evaluate everybody. Let me look at the stats. See what the hell evaluating looks like with this guy. Let's see what evaluating looks like with this guy. Deontay Johnson, 3 targets, 1 catch, 70 yards. We evaluating talent though. If I'm Deontay, trade me to the Chiefs right this second. Jalen Coker, 1 target, 1 catch, 10 yards. We're really evaluating. Xavier Leggett, 3 targets, 2 catches, 3 yards. What are we evaluating? What are we evaluating? I thought the Panthers signed offensive line, draft wide receiver, and signed wide receiver. Yes, we signed O-lineman. The O-line blocked good. You can't even say that. At least Bryce can say that. I was getting hit all the time. I was getting thumped. Andy Dalton can't say that. How many sacks Andy Dalton took today? 1, maybe 2. O-line, you got 2 top 3 in the league in running. You can't blame it on them. We drafted a receiver, but Andy Dalton is trash. Andy Dalton had 60-something yards in the third quarter. And we signed receivers. Yes, we signed Deontay Johnson. But if I'm Deontay Johnson, I'm telling my agent to get me out of here right now. Because you'll play for us for a whole year, Deontay. And let me tell you from our track record, we still might not pay your ass. So get out of here now. For not even for my team's sake, for your sake. Get out of here, man. Trading away our defense. Yeah. You let Frankie Louvu go. You let Von Bell go. You let Brian Burns go. All these people you swear you didn't need because a Vario scheme is just that good that I can put chopped noodles on defense. And it's biting us. Like I said, every week I'm watching highlights. Oh, he's an ex-Panther. He's an ex-Panther. He's an ex-Panther. He's an ex-Panther. Oh, he was with us or he wanted to come here. The post-Cam era has been the toughest period of all time to be a Panthers fan, man. This shit is miserable. I ain't gonna lie. That is true. I thought the Jimmy Clausen or the Chris Winkie era was the worst. This is the worst. We are the only team in the NFL that could have a 2-15 team and get worse. We are the only franchise in the NFL that could have a 2-15 team and get worse. Commentators love to point out the former Panthers because they all over the place. They balling. Sam Darnold looking like an MVP candidate. Baker Mayfield looking like an MVP candidate. Frankie Louvu getting a sack against us. Stephon Gilmore helping the Vikings defense. Hassan Reddick has been balling since he left here. I'm sure he's about to be balling for the Jets. It doesn't make no sense, bro. This is an almost 30-minute rant, and I haven't even addressed half of the stuff. Injury-wise, we have a lot of injuries, but there's only one position that is hit a lot as far as injury-wise, and that is the linebacker position. Now, the linebacking position is beat up. Shaq is hurt. Josie Jewell is hurt. Shalorn, or however you say his name, he's hurt. But other than that, we are not that beat up. The front office and the owner are clowns. Yes. Dave Tepper, Dan Morgan, Dave Canales. So you got to include coaching because I don't trust him either. Dumb, dumber, dumbass. Like, this is making me angry. It's making me sad because I allow it to happen. I allow the Panthers to control my emotions. My love for this team, man. And I tried. Anybody who knows during the offseason, I was trying not to care about football. As of this moment, we got the 3rd overall pick. New England is first and Cleveland is second. New England will end up with more wins than us because their defense is better than ours and they're playing Drake Mays now. Cleveland will have a chance because now Deshaun Watson is out for the season. He tore his Achilles today. If nobody saw his Achilles pop. So they're going to be playing either DTR or Jameis Winston for the rest of the year. So I'm thinking we might have a chance at first. But again, you should be playing Bryce so you can for sure know Bryce is so bad that we got to go first pick. Our first round pick, quarterback. And you better not take Quinn Edwards or Carson Beck. It better be down to Shador or Cam Ward. I just don't know what to do, man. We'll trade our top 3 pick away again. They may to try to say we're going to get more draft picks or more value. And we can't even draft good, so I'm not banking on that either. At this point, I feel bad for whatever kid gets drafted. Yeah. At a certain point, it's going to be to the point where we the team that people say, hey, tell them if they draft you, you're gonna request a trade. Even that. I don't know if Deion Sanders letting Shador or Travis Hunter come here. So don't think we just getting one of them. Dion may pull. He may pull he may pull a Eli Manning. Give me 1 second. But yeah, this has been a 30-minute rant. It's a lot more I can say. I don't know if I'm going to get all of it out. This is right now just my blunt reaction, my blunt thoughts. This is the original Panthers fan podcast. Yeah, Jay Richardson wasn't. We can't trust anything. We haven't drafted well. We haven't signed well. No, nothing. There's nothing right now that even gives a semblance of the future being better. At this point, I mean, we may have to hire a private investigator to find David Tepper's dirty secrets. But I don't know. Who knows? You can't be bad forever, right? At some point, we have to figure out something. Maybe we need a Matt Rule 7-year plan because even he's looking better at Nebraska. We need a petition to out Tepper at this point. That's what I said. We got to find some kind of scandal. Nicole, I need you something. We need your help. Sell to hold it. Yeah, at this point. At this point. Or each decision that the team makes need to be voted on by our fan base. It's just sad. And again, it's we are so bad in every way. It's no even semblance of a bright future. It's no semblance. It's no semblance. I can't even say that things will be better one day because it doesn't look like it. But this is your boy, Mr. Team in 1993. I'm out, man.